Well, this is Winston. He's black and beautiful. And most of the white women here think that Winston is sexier. And even worse news for white men, they say that he's better in bed. So, is that why white women prefer black men? Have a go at your seats, fellas. We'll talk to you in a minute. Nicola, is that the reason why white women prefer, do white women prefer black men?
Well, some white women do, I do.
Why?
They're a lot more, what's the skin?
What's the what?
The skin.
The skin?
Oh, it's so lovely. Black skin against white skin.
Oh, what do you mean skin? I've got lovely skin.
No, not like black man's skin.
Well, what's the difference with black men's skin then?
Well, if they look after it, it's all soft. It's like chocolate.
Like chocolate? Would you eat it, do they, black skin? Well, is that just it, the skin?
No, it's a whole attitude, I think.
What's the attitude?
I don't know, the way a black man makes you feel.
How does he make you feel?
Oh, lovely.
In what way?
I always feel safe, and I always feel special, you know, and oh.
Is it right?
Like Karen, I think they are gorgeous. I think they are so physically gorgeous. I think they're so physically gorgeous. But like Karen, I also think
it's a physical thing. So what, skin as well?
Well, it's not just physical, but I also think it's the way they treat you. They really, really know how to treat a woman.
In what way?
Taking you out, paying for you, just everything. They just really, really look after you.
Hang on, all I've heard so far could apply to white men. Nice skin, take you out, treat you well, make you feel safe. How's that different?
No. Black men are just different. They're just, I don't know what it is that particularly makes them different. You know, I just think they're just...
What would you sum it up then? What is it that makes them different?
I think also it's it's the confidence that they have that white men don't have. I just think they have just that confidence.
Confidence with women?
Yeah, and in themselves as well.
Kirsty?
I really sort of disagree. I think it comes down, or it boils down to the personality, where someone is coming from, not purely for the colour of their skin.
But well, you like black men.
This is the first relationship I've been in where the partner has been black.
And what is it? Is there anything special about him being black?
There isn't. It's his spirituality, his personality, it's everything.
But initially you don't actually see, you don't actually see the personality. So, I mean, I just think black men are just gorgeous.
You're looking at him there. Is this your partner?
Yeah.
And you think black men are better than white men? They're more attractive than white men. What do the white men feel about this, Gary?
Well, I'm sure the couple over there have a loving relationship, and they treat each other very, very, very well. I've never had a problem with black guys, white girls, black guys, whatever. I've actually had a relationship with a black girl a few years back, and
but they're saying white men. We're talking about white men. These white women prefer black men to white women. To white men. And white women, both!
Well, I think I'm reasonably...
And they're saying they've got better skin than you.
Physically,
They're more confident than you.
Well, I think I have confidence.
They make them feel safe?
Well, I make my girlfriend feel safe right now. She's quite happy with me. We've been together 2 years. I've had no complaints with any girlfriend I've had in the past, black and white.
Zoe?
No, I think that's wrong. Black men are definitely better in bed. They treat you right, they take their time over you, where a white man won't. They're too quick to get there and get it over with.
Maybe that's due to your experiences in the past.
Yeah, it is. I've been married to a white man as well. I have been married to a white man for 9 years.
Go on, Zoe. What?
And then I went back and I went out with a black man, and I still say to this day a black man is a better lover.
Why?
My husband was too quick to get the business over and done with, and he didn't treat me right. He used to go out on the piss and do things he shouldn't be doing, where a black man doesn't.
But we're all very different. I mean, we're all different personalities. I mean, okay, there are some... I've read stories in newspapers where, people have complained that their lovers... The sex is very, very short. It's 5 minutes. I'd like to think personally I please the lovers I'm with, if it's half an hour or an hour or 2 hours or whatever I'm doing, whether it's having a bath together, playing backgammon together, making love together, as long as your partner's happy, then the time is irrelevant. But the idea of a white man being a bad lover, I think is
I think it's because you're too quick. You're too quick to get it over with.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just that. I think it's the whole thing about how the love making is made. A black man, I think, has got far more rhythm than a white man has.
Rhythm?
And rhythm. They just in bed. It's just.
What's the rhythm?
Oh, they can move. It's not in a.
I thought the rhythm method was contraception. What you mean? It's the way they move in general.
Yeah, definitely.
To explain
Definitely,
explain it to me.
White men are very stiff, aren't they?
Yes.
They haven't got the
No.
go to it.
What was that, Zoe? Zoe?
White men are very stiff.
Yeah,
and,
but what?
But black men are very supple, and it's just the way they are. Yeah.
It's like the reggae dancing.
Yeah, you get a black man on the floor and you'll be able to move and groove, where a white man
So the kind of thing you see with black men are more looser limbed and
more looser limbed and... Yeah.
That's part of the rhythm of the love making.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you believe all this, white man?
No, not really, no. So, you can sort of talk about the size and everything, but it's not what you've got, it's what you do with it.
anything about size.
It's what it's boiled down to.
No, it isn't. They didn't say size.
No, but in the back of their head, that's what's there.
Oh, is it?
No,
Nicola?
Nicholas, like, you'd hear these
I
rumours
do
all
think
the
that's a
time.
fallacy. I do think that's a fallacy that black man's got bigger
The way
waist.
she's stroking his knee all the time she's doing this.
Well, okay. Go on. Right. Well, in my personal view, I do believe that we do have more rhythm than most white guys. It's evident when you see them on the dance floor. They have not got any rhythm. And that is basically on a general consensus. There are a few that can dance. Now, I think it's also true from what I know, yeah, from women that I've dated, etc., and women that I spoke to.
White women?
Yes, indeed. They do say that they preferred being with a black man.
Why?
Why? The whole concept.
What's the whole concept?
Well, all right, then if we're going to talk about it, we're talking about rhythm, we're talking about length, we're talking about size. Yeah?
It's not
Right, the whole job.
It's what you do with it. No, it's...
Right, this is not fiction of what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about what people have told me and what I've given.
Is that white woman?
I was married for 12 years to a white man, and he was well endowed. I lived with a black man for 5 years. God rest his soul, he died 5 years ago. But he was just as well endowed, but the way he treated me. I'm a rather large lady, and he was a rather slender man. And it was his personality, the way he treated me as a person, as a woman. And, what more can I say? He was good in bed.
But that's not the... So
I didn't go with him because his ding-a-ling was bigger than a white man.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I look at it as, right, I mean, I've been brought up by a black family myself, yeah? I'm white, but my foster mum is black. She's from New Kingston, Jamaica, right? Now, the way I look at it, a black man is no different to a white man. All right, one thing I can say is right, is, yeah, they've got more rhythm, they have got more move, they do take care of their skin a lot better. I'm not being funny, but I do see that. Black men do take care.
Yeah. What, the skin, what they use all of lay on it or something?
No, there's cocoa butter. A lot of black men use cocoa butter. A lot of black men use
cocoa butter.
Sunflower oil.
Well, yeah,
I personally, you know what I mean? A natural person, I mean, the way I look at it is, because he may be black, I may be white, I don't see why people have got friction about a white woman being with a black man, right? Or even a black man being with a white woman, because at the end of the day, there's one God.
We're not talking about friction, we're talking about attraction.
Yeah, attraction, but what I'm trying to say is...
You use coconut oil.
Right, no, but when we're talking about attraction, right, it depends on the circumstances that you may meet someone in. If you talk generally people meet people under social gatherings, i.e. discos, etc., etc. And now, the whole thing, white guys, now this is general again, right? White guys will tend to prop the bar, drink up the bar, whilst the black guy is on a dance floor doing his bit.
What makes you feel so...
Patricia?
What makes you feel, and that doesn't apply to you solely, but to all black people that I've spoken to, I've lived in Africa for some time, and in America, and I've talked to
talking about
American
British black men now. We're not talking about any other...
I would,
talking about anything
if
else.
you were the last man in the world, I would not be interested.
Well, that is fine, darling. But why?
Because,
why?
Because I just would not.
Why?
Because coloured people come from different backgrounds. They come from different backgrounds. You have different religions. And
to whom?
To me.
What's your religion? What's your religion?
I'm C of E.
We're C of E.
Well, I'm not C of E, but I'm not C of E. No, I'm not C of E, but I'm Protestant. Okay? So, thus. Okay. All right?
And
so, you talk now you're starting to talk a load of crap. Now, I'm sorry, right? Not everybody's going to be attracted to an opposite race, right? That is all good and well. But what you have to realise, we're living in modern society now, right?
What about the
and it is changing. And that is what you have to remember. Your grandchildren, right, will probably want to date the opposite race.
But that's the difference. What we were saying about, what he was saying there, Gareth, quite an interesting point. He's saying it's just not just the skin, or the fitness or the better bodies.